can you make your body rapidly heal so that you sleep like you did when you were younger, so that you reduce pain and inflammation, so that you have less of the hormone balance and you can have more of the real you and less of the crazy, and give your body the tools it needs to help your skin heal from rashes and imperfections. Like, sound too good to be true? Well, that's exactly what I thought. Now, 2 years ago to the day, my nightmare started. I had this infection in my bladder and my doctor put me on some antibiotics. And a couple of days later, she rang me to say that the antibiotics she'd had prescribed me was not strong enough for the infection that I had. On that day, my joints swelled up. My knee was in so much pain and inflammation. It felt like a hot water bottle, and it just felt like it was expanding, and it felt like it was going to pop, and I was in so much pain and agony. It was absolutely nuts. So before I could even go back to my doctor to get the stronger prescription, my husband had to take me to the hospital, where I saw a young doctor there who quickly prescribed me fairly strong painkillers and sent me on my way. He wasn't going to do any tests or anything to work out what the heck was going wrong. So I thought maybe I'd go to my doctor on the Monday and get the stronger prescription and ask for her help. And I quickly realized that that really wasn't the case. She didn't actually want to find answers. She just wanted to treat the symptoms and once again send me on my way. So a couple of days later, my hands swell up. Literally, they swell up to the size of a football, and my knuckles were inflamed. I had to take my ring off, and I was literally in agony. By this stage, I couldn't walk. I couldn't get to the toilet. I couldn't shower myself. My then 5-year-old literally had to undress me and help me into the bathtub. Like, this is my nightmare. And this went on for about 2.5, 3 months. For full recovery, it was probably about 6 months. So we end up back at the doctor's surgery. No, we end up back at the hospital. Back into emergency. Where, once again, I'm like, this is like in the middle of the night, like midnight. You know, we sit in the waiting room and we wait and we wait and we wait for the doctor to actually see you. And the nurse comes to me and she says, well, how much pain out of 10 are you in? And I'm literally like, I'm in pain. It's like a 9. And she's like, well, a childbirth is 8. And I'm like, I know, I have been there 4 times. I know what childbirth is. And it was like they didn't believe me and they didn't want to listen to me. And, you know, I felt like just a number. And that's not what you want when you're in so much pain and agony. You just want someone to help you and, you know, make it go away, literally. Like, you know, so anyway, they prescribed me more painkillers on top of the painkillers that I already had. So I had anti-inflammatories and painkillers, so Nurofen and Panadol and Tramadol and one starting with E. I can't even remember their names. There were so many of them. And I'm like, well, is it okay that I'm taking painkillers on top of painkillers? And they're like, yeah, off you go. And they literally sent me on my way again. So this went on for a while. And I eventually ended up back at my doctor. And I'm literally begging her. I'm literally this emotional wreck. You know that feeling you get when you get that, you know, that sick feeling in the back of your throat and you know that you're about to literally lose it and go into this emotional breakdown? It was very sad. And thinking back on it now, you know, I was in this deep, dark pit of self-pity and, you know, I was angry at myself. I was angry at the world. I was annoyed that I couldn't be the mother that I wanted to be. And it was just literally my worst part of my life. And no one wants to feel like that. No one deserves to feel like that. Everyone just wants to have their health and to be able to function and be able to get a good night's sleep and, be able to be kind to their children and not be this horrible, angry person. And admittedly, a lot of this was probably from the drugs that I was actually on. But, I don't want to be on these drugs forever. I don't want to be like that. The doctor was telling me that this autoimmune issue, it's this, but, autoimmune issues tend to progress, and then you get another one, and then you get another one, and then you get, a thyroid issue thrown in. And then who wants to live like that? We don't. So I was literally begging her. I was like, please. My naturopath had given me some tests to do, and she asked me to ask the doctor to do it. And I said, please, can we just do these blood tests so I can find out what is wrong with me? And she was like, well, we can do that. However, that won't help. All we want to do is test the symptoms and treat the symptoms so that your body can do the rest. And I'm like, my body does the rest? She's like, yes, your body has this wonderful mechanism to heal. And we just want to treat the symptoms and relieve the symptoms so that your body can do the healing. And I was dumbfounded. I was like, my mind had been blown. And I was just like, right, it all makes sense. You actually want to help me, but you just want to treat the symptoms with drugs so that my body can do what it needs to do. So this sent me on a journey to discover how I can enhance my natural healing power and how I can do it rapidly so that I can be the mother that I want to be, so I can be the wife that I want to be, so I can have my life back, so I can have my sleep, so I can have my energy, so I can have no swelling and pain and any of that terrible stuff. Like, no one wants to be like that. You all deserve to have your health. So when I learnt and was prepared to learn about how to naturally enhance my healing power, I was open to learning new things. And I quickly learned that there are so many things out there that can help you naturally enhance your healing power so that you can get off the drugs quicker. You can get off the steroids. You don't have to be this angry hormonal person who never gets any sleep. Like, I've literally been there, and it is not a place you want to be. And, it's not fair. You shouldn't have to suffer like that. So, there are options out there. And when I was willing to open my mind and learn and discover how the body actually works and how I can enhance my natural healing power, that is when I began to heal. Now, I actually teach people this now. So if there are people out there who are not getting sleep, who are in pain, who have inflammation, who have weird rashes on their face that just appear for no reason. I literally had one growing out the side of my face. I don't know whether it was, caused by autoimmune issues or not, but I literally had that. So if you have skin imperfections, if you don't have energy, if you have thyroid problems, if you have hormonal imbalances, there are things out there that can help you. You've just got to be willing to learn. That's basically all it comes down to. So if you are interested and you know people who are in this situation, then please share this video and come to my free information session. So hopefully if I work out how, I'll put the link down below. But you can discover how you can be a proper functioning human being without having ridiculous diets or exercise fads thrown in your face. There are simple ways that you can do. And some of them are cost effective and some of them actually do cost money. But that's just life. Health is wealth, full stop. So if you're interested, then click the link below and I'll send you to my free information session. It goes for about an hour. It really is worth a look. It does not worry me either way. I already know this stuff. I've done the time and the learning. So if you know people who can benefit from this, free information session. Okay, I will see you at this time tomorrow for my next live. Okay, bye.